vrei, mă, trebuie să fii sigur.
Aha.
Am făcut comandă la taxi la ăla. Zice 10 minute, știi? Timp de așteptare. După vreo 10 minute îmi dă mesaj. Dați-mi și mie, vă rog, adresa exactă. Zic, dar nu puteai să-mi zici că e nevoie de adresa exactă înainte să treacă 10 minute? Că am scris complex avantgard. Știi că GPS-ul nu lua prelungirea Ghencea 40, ceva de genul ăsta. Ține cont că eram la 340. SSD-ul nu se strică dacă stă la rece, nu? Nu are treabă cu...
Chiar mai nicio treabă în pula mea, memorie flash în NAND. Nu are treabă nici dacă îl dai de pământ.
Nici chiar.
Nu prea are așa de multă treabă, adică în niciun caz la nivelul la care pot
nu.
un hard mecanic.
HDD, da. Nu, da.
Asta... Oh, da, e dat cu mine de pământ, nu... Mr. Bigglesworth.
Fizica lui Cheltuzad. Nu.
You will pay for these interlopers.
Asta zicea când îi omorai pe Bigglesworth, parcă.
Da, când treci și-l omorai. You will pay for this interlopers.
Okay, so my current plan is to have Group 3 and Group 4 being the ones to go down into the dead. We can leave both tanks upstairs, and when we're down there, just pop heroism and try and nuke one Sandy down as quickly as possible to come up and help with the ads afterwards.
He doesn't require tanking?
No, he does not.
Okay then. So it would be better to do what exactly? Put Rastakan like somewhere over here. The other one of us tanks him. The tanks bomb somebody at the other end of the room, and when we're about to phase, just run like crazy.
You get there at 60%. He pulls in the closest people to him into the dead realm. So the group that's going in has to be closer to one Samdi than Group 1 and Group 2, and they'll get pulled in. We can tank Rastakan, like roughly where we're standing now, and we'll tank one Samdi like closer to the stairs where the ads are now, kind of like we did before.
Yep.
So when people want to get pulled in, like say at 62, 63%, they just make sure they're closer, and then they'll get yanked in. And there'll be a few people who will do it wrong, and I'll call them out for it, as is tradition.
The only thing that's a bit that might be a bit annoying is when the guy that's either me or you that's actually tanking on Sunday, when they're trying to run back towards the beginning of the room right here, basically, he might follow us, so that might fuck something up.
He moves very slowly though, so pretty much we just have to sprint away and let everyone else get close.
Horsey, in your case, Roar in mine.
Yeah. I did notice that even when he's chasing someone, he moves really slowly. Like slower than your basic run speed.
No, that's a crazy cat lady.
Meow.
We need to make efforts not to kill the mind controlled people as well. Not looking at any frost mage in particular.
Wow. Subtle.
Frosty the Snowman?
Stai că trebuie să și dau mute. Bă, dar n-ați fi dat, frate, un summon.
Cine pula mea vrea să-ți dea summon? Asta noi e.
N-avem Warlock deloc?
Nu.
Oh, ok. Ăștia suntem toți? Flascuri băgăm?
Eu am.
Ok, că bag și eu flash și mâncare.
So remember group 3 and group 4, when Rastakhan hits 60%, the players closest to one Sandy will be pulled into the dead realm. That needs to be you guys, so I'll call out just before it happens and you can get in position.
This is the really annoying one where there isn't actually a cast time or anything, he kind of just does it.
I think it's just like an instant thing, yeah.
That's a little irritating.
It's always at 60% on Rastakhan though, so it's fairly predictable.
I'll pick up Siege Breaker.
Sure.
Până se încălzesc lămpile la monitorul meu, mai văd alb-negru.
We can swap.
Okay. Want me to take Rastakhan as well?
Yeah. Swapping on the prelate isn't that important, I think. It's just between the Siegebreaker and Rastakhan.
I got Rastakhan as well.
Right, is my graphics fucking up, or do these frogs not leave poison pools?
They don't on normal now. And stress him. Remember to stack when that guy does his leaps to your damage.
Și-a luat lipul de unul singur? Ți-ai băgat tricaurile alea?
Nu.
Să le bagi, că-s bune.
Okay, I'll take Rastakhan back. You can grab him somewhere.
Cred că m-am băgat în death zone. Și nu trebuia.
And I really like Monsandi's voice actor. Vezi umbra asta de pe pământ, care este range-ul?
Da. Nu m-a băgat încă.
Let's swap on each of the Scorching Detonation. So I'm running to you now to take him, and you cross over. We'll just do that each time because it's fairly convenient.
Ok. Coming?
Have they made MC people immune to damage now? Or are we just for once not targeting?
Yeah, stop targeting, and I also sheep them.
Coming.
Nice, but that's 65%. Get ready.
So, how was the groups again?
3 and 4
Need to be close to Rastakhan, right?
on Sandy.
Că trebuie un Sandy dacă trebuie să intri, dacă ești 3 sau 4.
Asta era întrebarea mea.
Yeah, so there is a delay.
Da, Bon Sandy e lângă mine acum.
This is gonna be fun.
So yeah, there's that channel.
Right, a hero?
I'm still up, so it's okay.
Oh yeah, I wanted to assign CC to the 2 ads as well, I forgot to mention that.
Owie. So the orbs in the dead zone come out of the death gates. Okay.
Yeah, if an orb in the dead zone hits a gate, it passes through to our side. Okay, so there is a delay on his cast. When he casts One Sandy's Boon, he like stops moving. That gives people a chance to get close. The 2 ads are undead by the looks of it rather than humanoid, so we can use like a freeze trap and
Shackle?
we're sending Miz down, so we need something else.
Just out of curiosity, people who go downstairs, did any of you reset your stacks? Seemed to be like a lot of damage. I don't know if it was something else or if we just need to work on clearing stacks a bit quicker. That was it.
Lol. Am urcat pe lift, dar nu am urcat n-am apucat să urc de tot pe lift, am urcat doar așa, un pic.
Și-a plecat fără tine.
Nu, a plecat cu tot cu mine, dar m-a piluit la tavan.
Okay, I'm gonna swap. Actually, give me a second.
Okay, so people when you go downstairs, where you get the dots on you, the way to get rid of them is to walk into the portals that are on the floor. But be careful as you do damage the living side while doing so. So try and keep your stacks not too high, but if people are low health in the living room, just wait a bit to clear them until they get back up.
Okay, I swapped Tandarel and Soccer. So Tandarel, you'll be staying up the top now. I want you to try and get the Repentance talent and CC one of the ads. If you need a tome, I can give you one.
Acum ai văzut și tu șericioaica.
Da, e scumpă foc.
Față de oaie.
Chiar care față de oaie.
El. Porc, cum vrei să zici. Toate animalele. Toate jivinele.
Da, e scumpic așa.
E super simpatică.
Food buff. E mișto muzica de aici din zona, din raid. Bine, știi pe aia cu Blizzard nu primește puncte la muzică.
Da.
Pur tibi. Știi că încă mai continuă ăștia, au continuat podcastul cu Optional Podcast pe canalul lui.
Nu pățise și nevastă sau ceva?
Nu cred că a pățit, adică nu știu dacă a pățit cineva. Stai să caut pe net.
Which ad did you tell me to grab on that page?
You can grab the Siegebreaker. I don't know if it's called the same thing when it comes back to life, but the big... And Ralocam, you can try and freeze trap the smaller one.
It is called the Phantom of Rage.
Da, a făcut și ea cancer.
Distribution is the skin.
Super!
We'll just go with big and small. It keeps it easy.
Și a plecat în Seul.
That's a bit sizest. Yeah, if you feel
I'm
about having
okay with
feelings.
that. They're filthy trolls, they don't have feelings. It's not racist, just all trolls must die.
Da, e Sigma, am uitat acum, a postat o chestie săptămâni... Nu, când a postat, când era data? Septembrie 2018, că trece prin chimioterapie, deci... Bine, tot vasi umoristic, așa, scrisese ceva de genul că se bucură că a investit în atâția bani în peruci pentru cosplay.
It's actually a good one.
Stack for the leap.
Ok, ceva nu-i bine aici.
Check for the toads.
Ah, ok. De-aia n-am luat noi atâta damage data trecută.
Dacă am luat beam în cap și... Cineva a mers printre noi. Bă, că îmi place asta, îmi place cum este voice acted Sandy.
Do you want me to
No,
pause
brother,
it?
I still need your life.
60%. Will that be a bit easier to keep him still?
Tu n-ai
I
văzut
think he stands still because he's channeling the boon on Rastic.
să cauți la
Whereas when he walked towards
panelul de la BlizzCon cu
Yeah, because we went early. That's what I was
Voice
saying during the
actorii.
fight.
Nu am ce insist.
Stai un pic. Ziceam că să cauți
When I come to you to swap, we missed the...
panoul când au venit. Au căcat, era așa not jigula de dot.
Și care e problema? Cred că dă foarte mult damage.
Nu dă nici puțin, stă niște.
La un singur stack? Pa da.
A, nu, la un singur stack nu dă fantastic de mult, dar... Tot nu e ok.
Coming?
Make sure Alan's getting killed. Coming to you. Okay, so when he starts the
Did you do
channel,
it?
be ready to move towards Bonsandy if you're in group 3 and 4. Move now.
Am terminat asta...
Just you have the ring. Stop moving. You have to be near him, not on top. Here.
Punisher.
Da? Și?
Bă,
Set
e
your
ok.
sack if they get too high.
CC is missed.
Au.
Don't reset any more stats. I'm gonna kill Livy.
Both CCs missed? Were they damaged or was it just not there on time?
No, I misclicked the target.
Okay.
A polymorph was broken. Oh wait, no, that was on a... Ignore that. That was on a mind control target. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I'm doing something wrong there. I'm not sure exactly what to do.
Not sure what to do in what section?
In the second phase. Third phase, sorry. Third phase.
So the players closest to 170 get pulled into the dead realm, everyone else. So you should be going down into the dead realm.
Oh yeah, I was, but I'm just unsure what to do when I'm inside.
Basically you save cooldowns and you just burn 170 at 50. He's going to randomly do Caressive Death on people, which does a bunch of damage and makes you immune to healing. And there's some cast you have to run away from him or he kills you.
We've not actually managed to get that yet though.
Yeah.
And also the stacks that you get, you reset them by...
Yeah, you can reset them by walking into one of the portals.
Yeah, alright. And like, at what stack?
Whenever you do damage to the living side while doing it, so
Okay.
just don't do it when they're all low and don't all go together.
Okay.
It's a good idea, I think, if you get the Caressive Death targeted on you, that's a good time to reset your stack so the ticks don't kill you. We can try with that as like a vague rule and see if it works out.
I think our DPS on the bottom is actually pretty good at the moment. Like you guys dying top realm are dying to the ads, not to the cleansing stacks, right?
Yeah, I sent most of the good DPS down to try and burn it before the ad CCs break, but we're not actually getting the CCs up at all right now, so...
If you were curious, the ads spawn where they are now, just after we get sent down.
I'll cover the ads a bit anyway, just so we know what we're dealing with. So, the smaller ad has an ability called Seal of Bonsamdi, which is like missiles, and you need to absorb them, otherwise they do a burst on the whole raid. So that's like pulled on the ground, stand on them, or the raid takes damage. Obvious stuff.
Yeah, I actually mispulled King last time. He punished me for...
And the big ads will smash the ground, deal shadow damage, and make people take less. So we want to tank that one away. So like one tank on that, and then one tank on Bonsamdi. On Rastakhan even.
So basically I CC'd where it begins, I don't let it go around.
No, as soon as it spawns in that phase, just lock it down.
Alright.
For both the ads, and then when people in the dead realm are done with their stuff, we'll switch to the ad.
Do we first pick up the big guy or the small guy?
I don't think it really matters.
If
Probably
by some,
both the CCs will break, because it's only 60 seconds.
say if by some miracle we manage to phase him back and both are CC'd, is there a preference on which one we break first?
We'll just say we break the big one first. He seems like the more annoying. With the smaller one, so long as you soak the pools, it's not a big deal. So it seems like the way the transition works is you hit 60%. Rastakhan has some voice lines, and then after the voice lines are done, Bonsamdi starts channeling, and then after the channeling's done, that's when he banishes people. So there's like quite a big period between 60 and the actual banishment.
If anyone's curious, it's when Rasmussen asks for somebody to help him. It's like, these alliance invaders are striking me down or something.
Yeah, you can see him start channeling like a line towards Rastakhan. That's kind of your indication you need to be close. focus the siege breaker first. And I'm going to keep Rastakhan slightly out just for the frogs. If you can taunt the prelate from me. I'll just leave the big one on you, he should die before he slams again.
Hopefully.
Careful of those frogs, the toxin dot's pretty nasty. Toads. Careful of toads.
And Basandi's immune to damage, you just ignore him now, don't we?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's split.
it just absorbs shit.
Coming to you.
I'm gonna save cooldowns now.
Coming?
Toads. Coming to you.
Do we have the phase change?
Don't come yet, there's still some dialogue. Do want to get extra stacks. Now go. Small lad is still up. See it. Why did the ads have Moonfire and Sunfire on them?
Let me clear your stacks downstairs.
Soak the pills upstairs.
Tu erai
Clearing more stacks now,
jos?
or just phasing?
Nu, sus! Eram pe Rastakan, clar.
Și atunci de ce nu intra și pe tine de la mine?
Nu, nu. I got Rastakan again.
Cred că e jos?
Nu. Tancii nu sunt jos.
Ah, ok. Am înțeles. Mi se pare că intră, se transferă foarte puțin heal de la cât dau aici.
Dacă tu dai pe ținte care sunt jos, e posibil.
Nu pot să dau ținte la care sunt jos.
Okay, the smash from the big one is completely avoidable, even by the tank.
Bă, nu știu, dar n-am primit heal.
Stai că mă uit la... Adică acum n-are sens, nu, nici n-am cum să mă uit.
Run away.
That was cool.
I like this fight.
Toads again.
This is going to be a pain in her.
Oh yeah.
Zul all over again.
Zul was easy compared to this.
So you can see the more death's doors we get up, the more orbs start coming through from the other fate.
Run.
Nu, un sfert din
If you
heal-ul
stack
meu
them
s-a
all
dus
in
la
one
voi,
place,
ok.
you run the risk of orbs going through like all at the same time, I guess. I don't know, it might be viable. We can restart anyway, we've seen how it works. I shouldn't need to remind you that casting Moonfire and Sunfire on an ad that we're meant to CC is a bad move.
I didn't do it.
Da, știu că n-ai făcut-o tu, dar zic așa, șșș. Lăsați copiii să doarmă. Că e clar că asta fac, nu de alta.
For some reason my thresh recoil suddenly stopped working.
Bă, e ok, nu prea am luat foarte mult damage. Nu sunt mai prost din curtea școlii.
Traps can trap undead, right?
Should be able to.
They just all of a sudden changed it and now he's just flat out immune to CC.
I managed to Repentance, the big one.
That's what I meant, the small one. You said the small one, if they just changed the small one so it's un-CCable.
Or is that a case of like you can only CC one of them?
Wasn't there something about them being able to be CC'd only one time and becoming immune afterwards?
They become immune after 60 seconds. Nothing about only one time.
Okay.
We'll just try again and see. It might be the case that you can only CC one. I'm not really sure.
Do all paladins have repentance?
Only if they talent for it.
Do you want me to put them a tone and everyone upstairs can take it and then you can all spam it just in case one doesn't work?
Is any of them strictly melee? We could root them?
Siegebreaker is. Yeah, the CC broke because they had dots put on them, which I hope will not happen again.
Tandra, were you trying to do the big one or this one?
Come again?
Did you try and CC the big one or the little one?
No, the big one.
Has anyone tried to CC the little one and had its stake?
I'll try the little one with my repentance.
Give me a second, I lost the first elevator, I had to wait for the second one. Ok, I'm ready.
Cheamă liftul. Liftule! Fă cu degetul. Liftule!
Durează mult liftul ăsta, n-are logică de ce durează mult atât de mult să stea, să urce, să coboare.
Dar nu-i vezi că pot să... Punește cu cineva.
Toads.
Cu toată lumea, dar parcă n-aș veni pe tanci.
O să viu pe tanci.
More toads. You're splashing poison onto a lot of people when you hit those. Please try and be careful. Toads.
I'll stay here, you guys. Hai să vină ăsta, cam. Ăsta bun Sandy. Îmi place efectul ăsta de mânuțele alea deathly.
Care te prind și te țin? Dar e foarte ciudat că nu se vede din orice unghi chestia aia. E foarte mișto făcut.
Bine, la mine nu se vede foarte bine pentru că la ursul meu se mișcă foarte mult pe o parte, știi cum face animația de
Oh, that's just irritating.
Oh, he casted detonation on someone else because I was feared. Also,
I picked it up.
yeah, my taunts on cooldown for a second.
Ah, shit, I'm gonna die. I think.
Only sacrifice.
Nu era de sacrifice, bro, că îmi pusese căresul pe mine, știi, și m-a făcut să imun la healing.
Oh. Păi da, sacrifice-ul e bun că te ajută că scade damage-ul pe care îl primești.
Da, dar tot nu primesc heal, adică I'm still going to get to zero. Aia era ideea, știi, de-aia ziceam că ai probleme to die. Coming to you? He really likes putting this healing immunity bullshit on me.
Yeah, it lines up with the Rastakan abilities.
Apparently, yeah.
As you taunt, it should go on you. Which is pretty good timing.
Ușile ar trebui să le las cât mai departe, da? Ala era ideea.
Da.
Moving to you.
When we go to Bunsamdi, by the way, try and stay just on the edge of his circle. If everyone else runs to aggress as can. We're gonna go in with like 6-7 stacks already.
Move in.
So you see the edge of the circle, try and stay away this bit, you don't have to be that close.
Un death door fix Samurai.
Am văzut.
Why has it got dots on it again?
I did not touch it, I swear. Where's Bila?
Right, living's quite active. Clear your stacks if you need to.
Do I take the res or should we reset?
No, let's restart.
I'll take the res and res somebody else. Once
Yeah.
you guys die.
I'll just...
Poți să-mi dai mie încredere.
Yeah, I don't think I can make it any
never
more
mind,
obvious
yeah,
than if you dot those ads again, you're just gonna get removed. It's not like it's an accidental thing because they don't spawn anywhere near Rastakhan. The only way it can be happening is if you're doing it on purpose.
Ce tot celălalt?
N-a zis, cred.
It's a simple enough request, just don't hit the ads when they're being CC'd. We won't kill them until the dead side's back up and helping us.
Da, s-ar putea să fie atât de obvious că dacă zice să ne prindem toți, știi, gen, nu știu.
Da, pula mea,
Jeto.
cine are doturi? Cine are doturi de aici? Eu?
Toată lumea are doturi, bro.
Zău?
Well, I managed
Destiny are
Repentance,
flame
the small one, and then the try before I managed Repentance, the big one, so it seems like it works on both of them.
Because I only stun him at first.
So, which one were you casting Repentance on, remind me?
The rage, the fat guy.
Jaffa are doturi,
continue doing
Destiny
that.
are
I'll take
doturi,
the small.
Miss are doturi.
It
Da, de
seems
acord.
like the
Jaffa
Repentance
este
should be
jos?
sufficient.
Păi deci nu era de vorba de cineva de jos?
Nu, de sus, aici,
Ah,
cu noi.
Okay,
Hai
if drop
zi aia
doesn't
care
work,
apar,
just
ăsta care
disregard
apar
that. The Repentance.
Da, 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 am
în locul de
înțeles.
that
Siege
works at
Breaker
least.
și ăsta.
Mhm.
N-are nimeni care este sus, n-are nimeni doturi să pună pe ei.
Raluca, Jeto, Ciupa.
The ads damage is pretty much based on soaking
Jetul
the
mi se pare
pills
că
or
e
not.
jos.
Nu, e grupul 1, e sus.
Și, sincer, țin cont că el ar trebui să dea în ăsta în
I guess
rasta,
say
că
fire
nu
to
cred
the
că s-ar
pool,
duce
and if
până
it's
în
not
capul
soaked,
celălalt
it
al
bursts
hârtii.
the whole
Se
raid.
fută ăla un ăsta,
And
un
also
Howling
the
Blast
big
în gură.
one, the smash, if people stand in that, they take some damage. It's mostly avoidable stuff, but at the moment people aren't really avoiding it. Either way, they shouldn't be active, like, CCing them shouldn't be a difficult thing for us to do.
No, I was just thinking about how often we should be cleansing stacks downstairs. Because I think we can be cleansing it a lot sooner than we are.
I think you can cleanse pretty frequently, so long as it doesn't overlap with the Rastakhan fire beam thing.
So I was cleansing around 10 stacks and they didn't seem to be affecting living too much, so 10 might be a good number to aim for. Just not all
Yeah.
at once, of course.
The damage is fairly minor. Like I said, the only other thing that really does damage to us in that phase, assuming we CC the ads, is the fire beam from Rastakhan. 2 people not ready?
Yeah, I am.
Plus minus.
Wow, Maz isn't a person.
I was already. Oh, I didn't click in time.
You might have missed it as well, sorry.
Being not ready is fine, just as long as people can say when they are ready, and we can go.
Yeah, I am good to go.
When the group split up, the only major DPS is downstairs. Just wait if you're worried about going to multi-dot or if it's going to cleave. Just wait until the ads are CC'd and be a bit patient.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You do not face me alone, invaders! You stand before the finest defender of Sudan! My loyal subjects, show the outside rise of the arrow.
Stack up.
Watch the toads, don't blow them up. One's coming straight to you. toads. One right to you again.
Ce naiba?
More toads.
Dar nu spawn la câte 4 odată, de ce văd doar câte 3?
Nu, 3. Trimite...
Aveam impresia că
E
trimiți
ca-
în cruce în jurul lui.
Nu, e ca... cum o cheamă? La Zibo.
Am înțeles.
Da, să ziceam, bro!
Again, when you run Tubo Sandy, try and stay just at the edge so you don't get huge stacks. It's the 6 closest people, you don't have to be directly on top of him.
Coming to you. Didn't have my horse, so you got caress.
Don't worry.
That you've got caressed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've been manhandled by one Samdi.
Trouble is, he's got, cold fingers. Moving to you. Gee, thanks. Bastard! Mai pe mine de care să-l apișeam și pe el.
Văd.
Ha?
Văd. Thunderil don't divine shield doors anymore.
There's the toads.
Ce anume? Să nu... Divine Shield-ul.
Mamă, fix în broasca m-am dus. Și-a dat divine shield și a pus ușa chiar acolo.
Iar avem o ușă lângă asta?
Da, din cauza lui Thunderil.
Asta mai devreme am auzit de la Jetto, e ok.
Bă, nu știu, de la Jetto înseamnă că e bug și nu s-a mișcat, măcar ăsta a reacționat, știi?
Nu, a ieșit afară și după aia a venit cu ea. Ce-a fost genială.
No, make sure you're closest.
Yay. Oh, incoming, big one.
Can you repentance it?
Nothing.
Get out the smash. Okay, I'll tank it. Just ignore it.
Okay. Ce-am plăcut fire pe mine?
Somebody's at 70. Keep stacks low if you can.
This ad's breaking out. 2 seconds.
Okay, they did. I got the rest of the
Soak pull. Don't stand in the smash.
You have a CR, do you want to use it?
Let's kill these ads first and then after. Express
right.
madness after this.
Ce mișto să văd mâinile care ies de sub el. Lasă alea cu care te prinde, alea când dă abilitatea aia de trebuie să fugi de
Ah,
ea.
da, foarte mișto.
Toads. Can we pop heroism again for people who are upstairs and didn't get it?
So, thank you.
Where's the toads? Run away.
Manners we hardly knew thee.
Toads.
Și asta e un fel de soft enrage, că ai prea multe death's door-uri să mai poți să...
Da, și nu o să mai pot să faci nimic.
This darkness threatens to consume my soul. I must be free of it.
Toads.
Go, my beauties, go!
Run away.
You will burn for your crime.
Unde?
Toads.
Ai auzit ce a făcut Blizzard, nu? L-au angajat pe ăla pe care a scris Witcher
Da,
3.
bă, de la asta. De la
CDPR.
77.
Da. El e trecut ca art sau nu, creative directorul pentru Witcher 3. Sebastian ceva.
Da, știu. Era ceva gen writer pentru...
Se aduce talentul, bă.
Those
So-
ads time out, by the way, when you're downstairs.
It pretty much lined up with you coming back. It's almost exactly the same time.
That's quite handy.
Ce drăguțe e și animația când apar birele.
Damn close.
Can I trouble somebody for a repair bot? Trei la asta. Încă un pic și-l batem.
Așa, TG a fost după mine ceva?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, this is why you don't do the survival checks in D&D.
So can somebody put the repair bot down since I'm already yellow entire gear.
I don't even want to imagine this battle on Mythic.
Cred că e Caterinca
A
aia
lot of the
pornită.
deaths in the last phase there were just things that could be avoided, be it the toad toxin or just the moving orbs. So if we
Thank
get
you.
that far, just focus on keeping yourself alive. There's not much damage otherwise.
No, just come to a point where they become too many.
phase, was that technically that was 3 or 4? Anyway, that phase. Was it worth saving Hero for that, or is there any reason that lasting as long as people dying?
People dying to stuff that they can avoid. It seems like that's not a very difficult phase if you can dodge the orb. Like, there's no raid damage otherwise except for Scorching Detonation, which isn't going to kill people.
No, yeah, I just meant, are we going to get too many orbs and it become a thing, or is that just because people died and yeah, many people dead rather than...
At the inevitable death, just how far away from him should we be?
I think the pulling's stronger the closer you are, but this area around him that actually instant kills you, and it's like 5 yards or something, it's not that far, just try and get as far away as you can.
Am mai băgat un flask.
When you cast it, it should be a different coloured green and black kind of pool beneath him. Or blue and black, it's a different colour pool beneath him. That's
Poți să bagi la 9 minute sau mai puțin și nu pierzi. Și îl duce la o oră și 10 minute. Dar niciodată peste o oră și 10.
I mean, we could, but I don't think it'll matter too much, but we'll just say blue side then, try and dog your portals over there.
Or could we try to put the doors a bit more to the edge?
If you put the doors at the edge, people in somebody are going to run even further to play stacks.
I mean, leave one in the middle, but the rest don't have to be.
Guys, my PC just crashed.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I mean...
Toads, one right to you again. More toads. Toads, don't run into them.
Cineva a fugit în aia.
You repair what's that?
Did you miss that?
Hai că mă abre pagina și eu.
Coming to you.
Mrs.
Is she moving? Yeah, she is.
Try not to drop the doors in the middle like that, please.
Yeah, she's healing.
Toads. Running to you.
Cui i-a dat mai control?
Nu știu.
Be ready to be closest soon. No. Can you repentance the small one?
I've rooted rage because I didn't go down because someone was pressing.
Can someone CC the small one?
Este siuit ăla micro?
Eu n-am cum să se că n-am...
Eu te întreb dacă este, că nu pot să mă uit la el.
Priest of Phantom of Retribution nu se mișcă, deci presupun că da.
Până ieși acum aș avea nevoie de un... nevermind. Am suficient HP. Hai că-l trag înapoi.
52.
The ads are free. Soak a seal. Move out the smash.
Should we use hero again, or?
I think we just did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Killed the last ad.
Run.
Try and keep your doors on that one side now. I'm gonna take him to the side a bit so we're away from doors.
Sure.
Where's the toads? Run away.
Run.
Mersi pentru shout.
Let's res the dead one. Where's the toads?
I think it's a stacking up in this case.
Yep.
Yep.
Toads.
Run. Twice now, Jetto.
De două ori în același pool, vrei să zici?
Același căcat în pana mea.
Nici măcar la două pool-uri diferite.
E și lui de la două consecutive, ca să zic așa.
Da.
Face after that.
was more like playing flipper ball.
Manis, did you go downstairs on that?
No, I was upstairs, as per agreement.
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying we went down with. It seemed to go a lot better when we went down with one healer that time. I think only Miz went down, and I didn't go down because someone else was closer. So it seems just going with one healer is a bit better downstairs.
I managed to break a CC because my consecration from when I was tanking one Sandy was still there, and an ad spawned right on it.
Oh wow, I made the set.
Nice.
Grats.
So,
Congratulations. We got 3 bosses left.
Trebuie să ne batem cu Mechatorc.
Să bate cu Mechatorc cu...
Care dă și un mount Mechatorc.
I actually thought there was another phase after that, so I was saving good.
Deci trebuie să ne batem cu Mechatorc, trebuie să ne batem cu prostia de Siege ceva.
Blocada, or something.
Așa, blocada. Și cu Gina. A beer attack.
I mean, we can just leave the raid now, right? Our part here is basically done.
The next is the Horde, or what?
Yeah,
Yes,
next is just role playing.
So the Horde actually chases the Alliance off.
Yep, and we come up to the top and speak to him, and we should do the Horde one now, I think.
You ask, perhaps proud. The seas call to you as they call to me. I will honor my father's lips. We will set things right.
So, GM, drinks are on you.
Sure, everyone's okay with like orange juice.
Gives me acid indigestion. I'll just take water, please.
What the fuck am I doing here?
Oh, race change time.
I'm a troll, apparently.
Oh yeah.
Still in the game. So I think it's been nerfed now, so it's not that great.
It made the dwarf into a tyrant.
Oh, it actually changes your racials as well.
Yep.
Yes, it does. It's like if you don't do the WOD PvP switch.
But my gift to the Naru.
But now you
I
get
got
war stock.
berserking now.
We get really shit mugs as well.
Ce-mi dă și altă rasială?
Like an orbit deception
Da.
into a gnome.
Nu mi-apare.
Ba da.
Every man for himself. E pe Q. Pe același... Am
Nu știu,
și
bro, am
Arcane...
berserking.
Da, am Arcane Torrent, așa e.
I can't shut him out. Fucks.
What are you expecting?
It's just like, oh, shadow meld. Shit. I'm so used to having that.
So is this how they balance PvE racials? Like for the world first race? Everyone just has to play Horde?
Oh my fucking god.
Guess so.
Does anyone know which around the Horde? Does the Horde do their bit first? They do the Alliance bit first and end up with Horde as well?
I think they do the Alliance bit first and end up here. It's like basically the same route for both.
Because when they were talking about it, like the PTR and that, the devs were saying that, oh yeah, it's a different raid for both, and then you can speak and try out the other side afterwards. I didn't realise that would just be a really bad idea for your first race.
I think it's like they do the big monkey guy like earlier than we do, but I'm not
One
sure
boss
what
earlier.
changes.
Yeah, they do. It's the second boss for the Horde, the monkey.
That's why we get the undead version.
Yeah, I know the first three is. The first one's the same, and then 2 and 3 are switched. That's all I know.
I think that might be it, basically.
I think the point is, while we're trying to kill Rastakhan, they're actually fighting Jaina. Oh, the 3 Alliance assholes.
Fucking hate this.
Păi și ce, moare Jaina la sfârșit?
No.
I would go.
Dar moare Mechatorg?
No. Well, killing gnomes isn't my idea of a bad time, though. It's reset.
%. Progress.
Good first try. Okay, let me explain
What dwarf?
about this thing. There's a tank debuff like the Cahoon one to swap on. There is a Buster Cannon, which is just the direction he faces and does like a big cannon burst. Does some damage and reduces your haste, so you don't want to get hit by that. He can jump away, like take off and land somewhere else. He deals damage when he takes off and he deals damage when he lands. To avoid both of those. He'll put bombs on people. When the bomb detonates, you'll hurt everyone that's in line of sight. So I guess like this rubble, like the pillars and the broken walls that are scattered around, you can hide behind them to block the bomb from blowing up, to make sure you don't hurt anyone.
Okay, I think the stairs count as well, depending on how risky you get around here.
Okay. There's these little spark bots that will fly out, and they take 99% reduced damage. The gimmick is that Mechator's going to shrink people, and while you're shrunk, you can like get inside the robot and tamper with it. Unfortunately, whilst you're shrunk, you can also be squished by your fellow raid members. So at all times, you have to watch out for the people who have been shrunk and don't step on them.
Stepping on them is bad, it does quite a lot of damage and it stuns them.
When you're inside one of the robots tampering with it, you'll get like a set of extra buttons, and you have to input the right sequence to shut down the robot. You can't see what the sequence is, but everyone else can. So we'll tell you what the sequence is if you're in a robot, and then you input that as we say it. If you do it wrong, you're gonna get hurt and like take damage and stuff.
Is it everybody else can see it on normal then?
Yes.
Oh, that's quite handy.
So that's the main thing, like if you're shrunk and you get inside a robot, you have to wait for us to tell you the sequence. Don't just try and spam random buttons, it's not gonna work.
It is different for each person as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Every robot that's like inside is different sequence. So say like Manus isn't a robot, we will specifically tell Manus what his code is and then he puts it in. Have 40%, he flies into the air, he's going to drop explosive sheep, and the sheep will blow up and hurt people near them, and they fire out shrapnel, which is going to hurt you as well. So in that phase it's just dodge all the crap, and he'll still do the bombs that you have to go out of line of sight for. And then it looks like the last phase is just more of the same. Basically, if you can get around the gimmick of not standing on your raid member and shutting down the robots properly, then I think that's mostly all there is to it.
Că da, Blood Elfii sunt super mega OP, ești prost la cap? Dă-te în morții tăi, că acum am văzut că căcatul ăsta îți dă și 3% mana înapoi odată la 2 minute. E uite 15% mana
Ready to
regen
use this
pe
large
parcursul
face so we
fight
can squish our
rasială.
members even
Și
more.
folosi...
Păi și eu am haste. 10%.
Tu te înmorți-te cu rasialele astea, how fucking overpowered they are.
Mă rog.
I've seen the mythic one where someone gets made.
Ești paladin healer, că dacă nu ești paladin healer te doare în pulă de fix chestia aia.
Păi nu, că stai așa o secundă, că nu cred că mă făcea pe mine orc paladin, ținând cont că oricul nu poate fi paladin.
Păi nu, dar dacă,
I think
de
if I was
exemplu, erai
meant to be
tank,
the huge
cum
person,
este...
I would just deliberately kill everyone. Wouldn't be
Dacă
able
ești
to
tank, te
resist.
doare fix la 3 metri în spate.
Ah, da.
De chestia aia.
So we've got that one person who's been squished
Sau retri.
when they've been made small the entire time.
Da, așa e.
Then when they get large, so that's it.
Și pe cred că l-a făcut tot.
Chiar așa de puternică, dar e bună pentru heal.
Swing for Omni-Knight.
E super puternic.
Adică
Ah, nu. Uite că pe cred că l-a făcut Tauren. Deci dacă l-a făcut Tauren înseamnă că are rasialele de Tauren, de
Why can I not
stanul.
understand Orcish? This is
An illusion, fool.
so you can't understand the language we speak.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So here's a bot. I think you can like CC them, roots and stuff, to stop them from running around. There's the cannon, get out of his way. Here's the bombs on people. If you have that, make sure it detonates out of line of sight. Probably you should taunt from you now as well. Blasting off.
Oh, that dot is nasty that it leaves on you.
Cannon again.
L-am mușcat, sunt plin. Bine, și eu și jumătate de raid.
I think you should taunt.
More bombs.
So
Damn,
if
that's
you're
small.
small now, walk towards the bot and get into a bot.
Okay, I'm in one. If anyone can see my sequence.
Green.
Green. Yellow.
Yellow.
Red.
Next guy is purple. Welcome, you have to press purple.
Red. Yellow.
Yellow.
And then you press any button to shut it down. Okay, we've seen how it works then.
And where did you see the sequence that?
The sequence is above the robot's head.
You cannot see it, just us.
So when two people get into a robot, we're going to do one robot at a time, so make sure you don't press the other person's code. So if you get it wrong in a row, something bad happens. I can't remember what, but it's not.
Yeah, we'll say which person we're calling the code for, so if it's not you, then don't press, just wait.
Oh man.
Ce?
Forma mea de...
So basically, if you shrunk, you just get stepped on, right?
Yeah, if anyone runs over you when you're shrunk, then you take a bunch of damage and get stunned. It's pretty...
There is a cast time. I think we should spread out and then just wait for the small people to get out of the way or run into robots before anyone moves or walks over them.
Ce mișto arată cerbul la pardă.
Da, păi de asta zicem. So I noticed DBM says I should taunt whenever you get a gigavolt charge.
Yeah, one of the bombs is going in tanks as well. Just call them the vertically challenged.
So if you can, look out for people who do that, because the bombs leave a very nasty dot on them, so when they come out, they're going to get rotated. So use defensives as well.
So I'm a Tusky Elk. Colț?
Da. Da, ăla nu e elk, e cerb.
Whatever. Tag.
Nu, da, parcă elk e... Da, la locotat. Gen High Mountain Tauren.
Yep.
Cannon. Two people with bomb.
Try not to go behind the same one.
Taunt, please. Cannon. More bombs. One's on me, can you tell?
Spread out, stay still.
He shrunk me as well, so.
Yep.
Can you call my code?
Waddy, green. Red. Purple. Great, blue. Yellow.
Next.
There is
Blue.
Oh, blue. Sorry, now I didn't see it very just sorry.
If a tank gets shrunk, it's probably a good idea to do their one first so they can get back in taunt.
Now cheaper, purple.
Chupa, purple. Red.
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 Chupa, red.
It's a cannon. Shrinking.
I mean one, I can't pull up mine. Waddy, yellow. Red. Purple.
Jaffa blue.
Purple.
Purple. Red.
Any more?
Nope.
Oh, you still don't have the extra button. Still no colour?
Nope.
What buttons do you have? Is it still 5 colors?
Yep, still 5 colours.
Just press one, see what happens.
Oh, okay. Buttons didn't change. Alright then.
I thought that's maybe what it'd be. Chupa died to anti-tampering shock. Must have pressed the wrong color. Achilles died to a gigavolt blast, so if you're the target of the bomb, try and use a cooldown so you still have. It's gonna hit you hard and leave a dot on you. Death to Buster Cannon as well from people, so that's just a matter of watching the boss's fate.
I think we need to see these little robots, which I take mass room. CC4.
No, it's not the same code all the time, Chupa. What'll happen is we'll call your name and then we'll tell you which buttons to press. So when you hear us like saying Chupa red or Chupa blue, then you press those buttons. But if you don't hear us telling you to press a button, just don't press them, because that'll just zap you and kill you. Jaffa and Manus, I'll mostly leave you two in charge of calling the color codes, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
If you're both shrunk, then I'll take over it.
If we're both shrunk, we can still do each other's. We'll just pick people to go first.
Actually, that's true, yeah.
Okay, Manus out first. If we both get shrunk, you two healer.
Okay.
We're better than DPS. I really miss Shadow Meld.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what I should be doing with this war stomp. It seems very useful.
I don't know about you guys, but I have Arcane Torrent. I'm so fucking happy. 50% extra mana.
And a purge.
Yeah, fuck that 15% extra mana.
You got 10% haste, Jaffa.
Yay! Haste now got nerfed for me.
Hordes are OP.
Oh, Berserking also breaks stealth.
So use it after engaging?
Try to just root the bot. Great. Where's the cannon? Should taunt. We can probably taunt fairly frequently. 2 bombs. Make sure you're out of line of sight and use your own defensives. Another bot dropping in right on us. Cannon. Need to watch that, it's 3 people hit by that there. More bombs.
Focus. Thank you.
You might get shrunk here as well, Alan. That's happened to me twice in a row now.
I am.
Do what you first then when you get him. Oh, Lalon first, sorry.
Roșu,
Lalon red,
mov,
purple,
verde.
green. Fiona purple,
Mov, verde.
Yeah, pe mine, la mine e rezolvat.
Right, with your bombs. One bomb hit the whole raid.
De unde dotul, nu?
De unde
One's on
totul?
me. Okay, let's restart again then.
this moment you really want a monk, isn't it?
I guess because the bots take 99% reduced damage, something like Roots isn't going to break even if they're being hit. So Mass Roots is probably a really good pick.
I have been using it on cooldown.
Jaffa blue.
Oh, we're wiping. I was going to hopefully stay in it and see if I die. Don't die. That's my plan. Hey!
Resus. Or is it here? Oh.
So when you get shrunk, you're just waiting for something to happen?
No, you need to run to one of the tiny spark robots and go into it.
Oh, and get inside, alright.
Yeah, 3 people get shrunk first, but I think there's only 2 robots up. I think you have one person extra, so I'm not sure.
Small request: if I get shrunk, don't bother telling me the colors. Manis is on the Romanian channel, so you don't overlap.
Yeah, if Lachlan gets to be in a robot, we can do 2 at a time. I can do Lachlan separately from you.
I'd rather not overlap those. I might mishear shit, so let's don't do that.
Nu, cred că pot să fiu și eu îndeajuns de atent încât să zic culorile nu în același timp cu Jaffa, știi?
De acord, dar mai devreme v-a suprapus ca tot alea, adică eu eram ceva gen ce pula... da, mă.
Do the small bots do AOE to the rest of us?
Only if you stand near them. Yeah, instead of blue, it'll be the color of the sky. It'll be like really obvious riddles, but you'll take like an extra second just to think about it.
I just prefer like Hangman. You have to guess the letter first.
Yeah. So, 3-letter color.
What we call turn on webcam and do charades. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Deci, pe bune, cine a făcut designul la Rasel ar trebui bătut cu lanțurile de bicicletă.
La ce? La Rasele?
Da.
True.
Bombs.
Pe mine nu mi-a dat
Try and move out of the area when he's blasting off so you don't take extra damage. Cannon.
Oh, short-red guy.
Am văzut. Am încercat, dar n-am mai avut ce face.
After these bombs blow up, there'll be people shrunk. Everyone else stand still so the little ones don't get trampled. It's on me.
I'm inside. Craig red. Blue. Purple. Me. Hello, someone.
Verde, verde, verde.
Green.
Dalzal.
Yellow.
Roșu.
Red.
Am greșit.
Bow.
Sorry, I thought that and Manus were doing each other's. So Manus, you still want yours called out, yeah?
Yeah, let's let the tank be careful at what the tank is doing.
Era mort acolo.
Da, nu mai contează acum.
Craig, did you drop aggro as soon as you got shrunk?
No, I think I dropped aggro because I went inside a robot.
Ah, okay.
Așa, scuze.
if you also have another CC, could you help me CC the little robots? We just need to root kit them. Because
Yeah.
with mass, I can keep one rooted, and with root, I can keep one rooted.
Yeah, I'm trying to freeze them myself.
It seems like roots are particularly useful, so if you can try and do it as well, Chip.
Dar ce fac roboții când îi distrugi?
Cannon. It's important that we avoid that, it's a lot of damage. 2 bombs out.
Juba, you need to get the
I
loss.
don't know where Chip was planning on going.
Oh man.
Just being far away isn't enough, you have to be behind stuff.
So is a healing cooldown, please?
I used one.
Cannon.
Do well, so I have 18 seconds left for this lot. Spread out, start to do.
Got shrunk?
You do drop
Oh
out.
dear.
Money, să-mi zici?
Verde.
Red guy in the green.
Tu ești verde. Mă auzi? Verde.
Da, uite.
Verde, verde, verde. Galben.
Așa?
Portocaliu. Mov, pardon. Și acum orice ca să ieși și să distrugi robotul.
Bombs out.
A, ce mișto, îți pune
Am
bombița în
să
cârcă.
Da.
Am mai avut-o odată, dar acum am văzut că îți pune și model pe caracter.
Pe mine se vede că am dita mai spinare, știi?
Și dă sigură culoare.
Verde, știi de ce?
Mm.
Că și miza avea tot verde.
Că și miza avea tot verde, da, știu ce
Și
zici.
am crezut că te referi la ea, știi? Și că nu ai văzut bine în care m-am băgat și de-aia.
Nu, am văzut, erați amândoi cu verde
Am
și
bine.
ți-a scris deasupra al tău, scria plăpâia la clan. De la DBM.
Ai înțeles de ce a reacționat cu întârziere. Dă-mi la număr de rău, dar am vrut să fiu sigur, știi?
Da, mă, nicio problemă. Eu când am văzut că nu reacționez, am crezut că nu mă auzi și am început să verific.
Da, nu, eu te auzeam foarte bine, doar că dacă am văzut și pe mis că era verde, am zis să nu fi zis greșit, să nu... Știi, let's not fuck it up.
Tandaril, green. Yellow,
Cannon.
purple.
Red guy, purple,
Yellow.
yellow. Purple.
N-am dat bine
We
cu
didn't
noi
call
aici.
for you, Chippo, we called for other people. You need to wait until we hear we call your name. The codes are different for each person.
Ești pitic?
Nu?
Vreau să calc pe cineva pe cap, jur. Când e pitic. Vreau să văd cum se întâmplă.
Shrinking, keep still.
Omni, blue. Red. Blue again.
Jaffa, green. Blue. You missed it, right? Green again.
This is the air phase. Shrunk again.
Achilles, red. Purple. Green. I have a bomb. Jaffa, take over.
Soccer, green. Red. Yellow. Omni Knight, purple. Red.
Ow.
Spread out.
M-a făcut mic. Calcă-mă pe cap.
Use the full room. Don't clump up. Bombs out.
N-am mai avut roboți în care să mă bag.
Da, nici eu. Sunt mic, dar nu sunt nimica. Adică n-am niciun robot în care să
Nu,
mă
o
bag.
să ne revenim, stai liniștit.
Ah, ok.
Hero.
Yeah, we would hero here, but let's restart. This is just the same, so stay in the red with the bombs.
Is there any reason we hero on the second bit? Is it better to hero on the pool? Or...
He does more damage in this phase.
Oh, does he?
And he gets an attack speed buff and he launches random damage at people. So you want to try and finish this phase quickly.
This is a pretty fight.
Fun. E foarte fun.
Bă, nu cred că e un fight
Okay,
până
just
acum
to
care să mi se
reiterate,
pare de
in
căcat.
case anyone's not clear, each person that's in a bot has their own unique code to deactivate the bot. You can't see what your code is, but everyone else can. So just because you hear colors being called doesn't necessarily mean it's your code. You have to wait until you're specifically told that it's your one, because everyone that's in them has a different code. So you need to wait your turn.
Jaffa, should we do this like name, color, name, color, name, color, or just name 3 colors and that's it?
We could do one each, but I don't know if people are confused or worried about our voices, so I think we'd better just do one at a time.
Oh, okay.
It does seem to be annoying, as most people seem to have the first two quite quickly, and there seems to be like a 4 or 5 second delay to the third one.
We'll get it as long as people get the hang of it. And the other thing is the bombs. Just being far away isn't enough. You have to hide behind the terrain. So
From here, it's both left corners and the top right corner.
if you look about where I put the blue mark, like that broken wall, if you get behind there, then your bomb won't hurt people. It's not based on how far away you are.
Or here to our left, Chupa, right here.
Yeah.
Everyone, healers included, be in mind that it does a lot of dot while it's on them, so DPS don't run straight there out of laws or you'll probably die from no heal. Try and stand by it and then hide behind it at the end. Healers try to give them a bit of healing as they're running there.
Yeah, the only place that doesn't, the only corner that does not have loss is the one you picked.
The one that you went to.
Da, și Chupa e genial, sunt 3 colțuri ale camerei cu lost points, el îl alege pe ăla fără.
Welcome to the world of Brandon.
Hai să nu fim răi cu Chupa.
De ce? Ai vreun dubiu cum că ar fi Brandon sau ce?
Ah, nu, zic așa.
Shrinking.
M-a făcut mic.
Hai, ia un roboțel.
I got disconnected for fuck's sake.
Waddy yellow.
Red guy also yellow.
Waddy red. Blue.
Red guy yellow. Purple. Green. Te-ai întors? Ești back online?
Încă?
Hai, ai murit.
Smart.
Da, ești online.
Da.
We can combat Răzlac,
back.
is online.
I would imagine not, given how easy it would be just to reset stacks like that.
Yeah, probably works like Gahoon and only tanks are eligible. Cannon. Shrinking, keep still. Can get to your bots.
Purple. Yeah. Yellow.
Blue.
Try and go for a bot, Destiny.
Red guy, yours. Red. Blue. Purple. Destiny red. Purple. And yellow.
Did we get a bomb?
We did, yeah.
Okay.
Bombs out.
Hai, fugi.
Era
Ești
foarte-
ascuns. Ești ascuns,
Era
da.
foarte... Era foarte aproape, de-aia nu mă grăbeam.
There's a cannon. Stay spread now, he's gonna start shrinking people more rapidly.
Jaffa green. Jaffa blue. Jaffa red.
Zi-mi și mie.
Sunteți prea apropiați, frate.
Eu mă îndepărtez, mă duc spre colțul lui
Roșu.
Gealu. Roșu.
Madness red.
Verde.
Madness green.
Verde.
Omni-Knight blue.
Și?
Colorless green. Omni-Knight red.
Roșu acum.
Colorless green. Omni-Knight green.
Gata.
Colorless blue. Colorless yellow.
Don't step on me!
A, ești mic? Vino ca, vino ca!
Fuck off, manis.
Au! Stai, căcatul ăsta de unde merge? Să vă ai grijă la el.
There's a cannon. It's red guy. Cannon.
Nu-ți disperatele pe acolo.
Gata!
Lasă-mă! kinderele să se joace.
Da, fac să-mi la.
Bine, singura chestia mai nașpa acolo e că tu ai parchet, s-ar putea să audă la vecin, dar în rest.
Păi tocmai.
Am înțeles.
I have a really awkward camera.
Cred green, yellow and green.
Green.
Jaffa purple?
Jaffa purple, blue,
Blue?
yellow.
Yellow.
Bombs out. Cannon.
Sparky boom boom.
It's a cannon.
Cannon.
Shrinking.
Someone call up mine, please.
Yellow, Jaffa, it's yours. Blue, red,
Omni purple.
Omni purple, Omni blue, Omni
And
green.
green.
This is a funky fight.
Fun.
I feel like this last phase should have had something else.
Probably has, and heroic.
Please take forward once again behind them.
Shrinking.
Don't mind.
Albastru, never mind.
Did.
Never mind, he's dead.
Okay, there's an awful lot to do in that fight.
Why can I still hit the corpse of Mechatork? Asta o să fie
I'll be back in a minute.
required item pentru ingineri.
Thank you for help. Thank you for that, Menace. I was that's a little bit too much.
What did you say, Jaffa? Sorry, couldn't hear.
I said thank you for help. Call outs. It was a little bit much trying to DPS and call out everything and avoid stuff.
Ah, no, no, no.
That Breath of Bone, Samdi, another useless crafting thing.
Da, Gablin a murit?
Nu, zicea că este foarte... că este brănit. Nathanos vrea să se dea la Matthias Shaw. Săracu! Prezint că o să-l maltrateze dacă îl prinde.
Cine? Show? Cu siguranță. Mai avem o oră de live, nu?
Aproximativ 45 de minute. Chance to apply blessed portents, nu mă interesează. Hit my call, damage abilities, nature damage. Nu mă interesează și tare as right veins. Bun.
Hit my color am văzut că e destul de... Adică tot apare în... cum se cheamă? Ce lapsus am? Tot apare în Sims-uri, că ar fi bun.
Can actually take a couple minutes break, so if anyone else needs to go away temporarily, go ahead.
I'll take a bio then. BRB mod la budă.
Să ai poftă.
Oh, seen this trinket then, see how good it is. I've seen another trinket so far.
I got a new tanking chest piece. Seems to be very crappy for Feral.
I got a really good feral piece of the first boss, which I'm actually not using apparently because of a fucking item switch. Bollocks! I got that one.
Actually looks very cool. Ooh, yeah,
sure.
this is good.
I'm not sure if the extra 5 eye level thing has changed or not. Because on these pieces, it tells you it empowers the traits on the piece. Whereas it used to do that before just by giving it 5 eye levels because it was based on the item level. I'm not sure if the new pieces
Tu mine lucrezi, nu?
as well as empowering the traits, or if it's
Ce?
just
Tu mine lucrezi?
down with the tool a tad clearer.
Da. Normal, e vineri.
Nu, păi am vorbit cu Dan, zicea că e și mâine liber.
Oh, it's got twisted claws though, that's nice. Oh, and layered main, that's an insanely good tanking chest. Holy shit.
Like I said, very good tanking chest.
Holy shit, that's
Crap
really
for
nice.
Feral though.
And azurite veins. Oh, that is amazing.
Yes, it is.
And somehow, despite the fact that this section is all just some guy telling us a story, you will get to keep that item and use it.
Yeah. It's like you have divine inspiration. I feel inspired. I got an item through that story.
I thought they've actually planned it so the traits in the chest are semi-decent now.
Drăguț scutul.
Alright, we got a troll cat painted thingy, whatever the fuck we are.
Hey, I like the troll cat forms, they're cool.
Yep. Bird forms are nice as well.
Yeah, it does look like a child painted them at preschool though.
Yep.
Yep, feel so much trash.
Oh god, that bear does look like a preschooler colored it.
Dar n-ai văzut cum arăt eu?
Hai că tu mai e cum mai e.
Pisică.
Da, ursulețul ăla cu verde și cu albastru zici că e... Pe bune zici că e colorat de un preșcolar.
Cresta, mohawk.
Aia nu mi se pare absurd, știi că de e... Trolii au ce au cu mohawks-urile. Hence the joke cu Night Elf Mohawk.
Let's wait and grab this commander when he patrols back.
Seriously?
Moon to roots.
That shield.
Probably should not have done that.
Bane of my life, this shield.
I know the feel.
Cum era acum? My shield for a year?
Making it not bounce targets out of combat, just make it irritating to pull some things you want to pull for farming.
Yeah, that would just be annoying, to be honest. I'm fine with how it works, it's just sometimes the range is more than you expect.
Same thing happens with splitting ice on frost mages.
Because they changed it at some point. It used to be the bounce range used to be based on the center of the hitbox, but now it's based on like the outside edge. So if you targeted something with a huge hitbox, it bounces really far.
Luckily, I don't have any split damage, or do I?
None of my items saved in this set. It's all been shit into time.
Did that pterodactyl just carry a tank off?
Yep.
Alright. Not gonna question it, I suppose.
Apparently these can be pulled separately.
I would really like it as to some guy's story if just like a giant, like, I don't know, some oversized dinosaur came and wiped them all out, you know, like an exaggeration.
Yeah, it's like that quest in is it Badlands or something? The day Deathwing came, where they're all telling the story about it and it's all these exaggerated points.
Oh yeah, and there's another one here in Kulthiras, right?
Yeah, the one with the 3 fishermen.
Oh yeah.
These just sounds like a lot of like intros to a really bad joke.
That was a bad idea.
How was that not
At this
expected?
point in the story, and some asshole went left, and everybody attacked him.
Oh, I just got one shot by something. Heavy blow from the strong arm for
Oh, that
over
needs to be
600k
kited.
damage.
Youch.
Kitează-i, mă!
Oh.
Incoming Big Daddies.
You see, some classes can get away with pulling. I feel like Death Knight's Breath is one of the ones that just really cut 'em.
Am I in the safe zone, Java?
I don't know. Who are you? What spec do you play?
Frost Mage?
The Ice Lance is pretty visible. Depending on how much people look.
Wait, the
Druid can
tank's
kind of get
back.
away with it.
Oh no, it's been carried away again. Oh,
It's like a fairground ride, you know, you only get a certain amount of time on it.
so the pterodactyl brought the tank back.
What
and
the
then
fuck
carried
is
it away
this
again.
thing? Kinda look like a Big Daddy with pieces of dinosaur on top of it.
Dar în story, deci de la Alianță nu moare nimeni în story, nu?
Nu.
Dar de la Hoarda moare ăla, Rastakan.
Yes. Și preia, cum o cheamă, Kalanji, preia bondul pe care l-are cu ăsta, cu
Bossul Andy. I guess. Who am I to judge? Hai mă cu click-ul.
Am văzut până
Armies in Warcraft tend to be a lot smaller than you'd imagine, don't they?
Yeah, it's like 3 guys. The might of the alliance.
Let's pull those two on the right as well, let's not ignore them.
I kinda wanna know if we can ignore them though.
Well, we just walked past them, I'm pretty sure we can, but...
Yeah, but I mean, like if they put with the boss or something. It's good to know for future.
I think we should find out if the hot water is deadly to the Horde as well as the Alliance.
Okay, apparently someone's gonna walk right into them anyway.
Oh yeah, my bad.
blockade is going to be a bitch.
Who is?
The blockade.
Oh, I thought you said Delcaddy. I was like, what? Is he our new boss? Are we fighting Delcaddy as the boss?
Why not? Bouncy, bouncy. Ah, ce bine că am cățelul la picioare și e cald.
Care dintre ele?
Ăla micu. Ăla care încă mai are loc. Mamă, să vezi ce se enervează Tali când o vede. So the water is deadly.
Confirmed deadly. Thanks for testing that out for us.
Să vezi ce se frustrează Tali când o vede pe asta că e mică și se poate băga pe niște căcaturi pe care putea și ea să se bage cândva.
Gen pe sub biroul tău la... să stai la picioare.
Ah, nu, asta încă face Tali.
Serios?
Da.
You can stun the Turning Death's cast. I don't know if it actually helps at all.
Și amuzant că pentru Tali nu e ca și cum a trecut fantastic de mult timp de când putea să bage în tot felul de găurele.
Da, nu, jumate, chiar mai mult.
Păi da, asta zic, adică un an de zile ea să crească relativ moricică. So she remembers what the fuck she did last year.
Nu, cald de Tali. Am crezut că e mică. Da, e asta mare. Mersi, Tali.
How the hell do you pronounce that name? Laminaria?
Laminaria, something like that. Okay, give me a minute to
Sounds
sort
like
the
a
groups out.
disease.
If we click the dinosaur, does it
We
automatically
start, yes.
We can't go there and then jump back or do something else to start. So there's no prep time once we travel in groups.
Manus knows for sure because he's actually been here before.
No, I don't know for sure, but I expect it to be a situation in which someone needs to talk to, what was his name? Akama?
Your duplicity is hardly surprising.
I'm just curious as if you can like go there and have time to set up, or if you kind of go there in an instance and it starts.
Oh fuck it, let's...
Who wants to be the solo healer on one side? Any preference?
Do you want me to
I'll go.
healer? So we have to.
I think 4 healers is overkill. Okay, Manus will solo heal one side. Okay, let's try with group 1 and 2 going to the left, and group 3 and 4 going to the right. So when we take the birds over, we'll be fighting one boss each. You can see them over there now. So on the left hand side, we're fighting Sister Catherine. She's going to summon lightning that flies around the ship. It's like something that does damage if you stand in the path of it. So watch out for that, it should be pretty straightforward. There's this crackling lightning mechanic. I guess if you're the target of that, you have to take it away from everyone. And then people have to move away from the impact point to avoid Thunder's Boon. And for both of them, there's an ability called Electric Shrouds, where they get an absorb shield, and you have to break through it, and then interrupt them. On the other side, you have Joseph. There's these storms that leave the patch on the ground, slows you, does some damage, just not stand on those. There's a siren that's going to draw you in, and if you breach the siren, you'll be forced to jump off the edge. I guess if you're the target of that, get far away, people will burst it down. You might be able to do some sort of thing where you put like a storm between you and the siren to slow you down on purpose, but I don't know if that's going to be necessary or not. And again, there's the shield to burn through, so...
I was gonna say, it is important for DPS to switch to it, because it is like Lich King. We don't
Yeah.
if we don't.
We have to beat both of them at the same time, roughly, so main boss doesn't get too much energy. Once they're both down, we come back here, we fight the main tank swap mechanic is this kelp wrapped fist thing where he stacks nature damage, and when your debuff expires, you'll like apply a damage taken increase to everything in range. It does mention non-players, so I guess you can use this to debuff the ads to do more damage, as long as you're not hitting players with it.
Oh yeah, there's that bollocksy ad. Pick the orb up and run. Was that not on normal?
It looks like the ad is on normal, so yeah, there's a debuff goes on someone, Storm's Wail. Storm's Wail is going to deal damage to you, and it's going to let you clean up like green pools that are on the ground. So when you get that, you want to clean up as many pools as you can, and before it expires, try and take it to the back, towards where we came. Because when it expires, it'll spawn an ad, and the ad will move towards the boss and try to power it up. And then when the ad dies, Storm's Wail will jump to someone else and start over again.
From what I know of Storm's Wail, it's dropped from the ad. When the ad dies, an orb falls on the floor.
Not on normal mode.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, just if you do get the orb, multiple people can run over it, and just have a crap ton of ads.
No, on normal mode, it just affects a random player.
Oh, okay then.
Okay, we'll give it a try and see. Run, make sure you're on the right side. Group 1 and 2 going left, group 3 and 4 going right.
I'm going to try this drink.
Bine că ai schis tu din nou pe party cum erau grupurile, că mă duceam pe dreapta și rămânea grupul din stânga fără niciun healer.
Oh, this drink seems irritating.
Okay, let's take the pterodags over and see if it actually starts a fight. It does not.
And you have a way to go back as well, it seems.
Omni Knight is testing how close you can get towards the boss. It seems quite close.
I think you can actually sniff his balls, apparently.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have made a grave mistake.
So here's the lightning to dodge on Catherine's side. Oh no, that's a different thing.
We need 2 healers on left.
We were all getting hit by lightning there. Can we res that Manus?
Should.
Chupa, get Odak, one of you.
Thank you, Chupa.
There's the flashes again, so you just avoid them.
These pools, try and not put them on the edge on Brother Joseph's side. Try to keep them in the middle-ish. On the siren.
Right, should we start then?
Jump here in the water.
I noticed like 3 different patterns on those lightning orbs.
On the lightning side, when you get the lightning puddles, try and put them near the middle-ish. That way people can run through them when the siren comes in, and we can DPS the siren. A lot have been dropped on top of the siren, so it's quite hard to DPS them.
E din ce în ce mai secundă faza asta cu rasiala mea. Mai ales acum că am și jucat cu ele și văd cum e la cu Blood Elf-ul.
They swap positions at 50%, right?
No. Or at least not as far as I can tell. It's listed on heroic, but it's not listed on normal, so I assume they're not doing it.
Around 50% they switch sides, right?
That's what I just said, apparently not on normal. So we only really need them to die at the same time, not get to 50% at the same time.
Ok.
Păsăricii îi place să se plimbe cu tancul, ai văzut?
Almost.
Tu ești pe dreapta și o să stai pe dreapta tot timpul, nu cred că are sens să-ți mai pun beacon. Pun pe mine atunci.
I don't know if DBM or other people can see it, I don't know what the notifications are, but try and react quite quickly when he gets targeted by the siren. You get like 3 seconds to get to the other side.
Sunt primul Blood Elf din lume cu
GP don't have buffs on that side.
scutul ăla pe
All on our side.
mine.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's go back and buff up to the middle before we start. We should probably make a habit of doing that.
Trebuie să băg și ceva.
There is not much space on this boat, are there?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
These storms try and put it in the centre of the room. Siren coming in, look for out if you're targeted, go ahead.
Person who gets targeted on our side, get far away, and everyone else needs to be away from them, so you're not getting damage and silent. Let's res minus.
Or the siren.
Let's restart again. Minus after your debuff expires, you have to get out of the way because the follow-up will one-shot you if you stand on it.
Yeah, I noticed, but if I wait for the debuff to expire, I don't have enough time to get out of it, so I need to move first before the explosion.
Should we go 4 healers? Because I don't think we can drop a healer on our side as well. There's a lot of lightning healing.
I'm still not convinced 4 healers is the answer because the deaths we're having over here are to avoidable mechanic.
Oh, okay.
People dying to Thunder Spoon, Jolting Volley, both fully avoidable.
On groups 3 and 4 side, try and look if you're focused when it comes in. A couple people quite near the edge and just jumped off. I know it's a pain and there's not much room with all the lightning.
Cred că nu se pune Pathfinder-ul pe Trevorform, Manes.
Adică?
Uite, hai să mergem în linie dreaptă să vezi că ești mai rapid ca mine.
Păi normal că sunt mai rapid ca tine, că-s
Yeah,
paladin.
left side, if you're the target of the bomb, take it far away, and when it drops, you have to get out the way.
Tu trebuie să faci chestia asta cu
And everyone else has to get away from it as
Warrior.
well, because it'll deal damage based on
Păi,
distance.
am făcut mai devreme. Uite puțin, că vine
Which is
ăsta
where some of the
vine
deaths
și mă
are
prinde
coming from,
soccer
people
tropă
who are a bit
din
too
urmă.
close to it.
Remember, wait to buff up before we jump across.
Da, așa e, așa e. S-ar putea Travel Formul să nu știe să ia și Pathfinder.
Da.
Ziceam că cu mine n-are sens să pui la viteză, că oricum am aura.
Won't let me ride.
Da, știu că tu ai aura la sfârșit de caut, dar mai devreme alergau pe lângă mine și ăsta și un Demon Hunter și nu mai știu ce.
Am înțeles. Da, aia n-ar trebui să te depășească. Aia n-ar trebui să te depășească.
Yep.
Siren coming in.
Want me to res anybody?
Siren coming in. Everyone on the siren. Mine's life grip me. Reflex. Should be fine. No, died.
Right, let's restart again.
Yeah, there's a couple of mechanics I need to get the hang of.
Seems like it's that bomb that's getting you. It's just when the first one expires, there's
The-
like a follow-up right
Yeah,
after.
exactly. I didn't expect that one. I was looking after the sparks on the sides of the ship. But now I know what to expect.
That crackling lightning, there's like one pattern that's quite hard to avoid. All the others are fairly straightforward. Just that one where it goes across the whole ship, like in a line.
Well, yeah, raid's over in 18 minutes anyway. Tank's back.
It'll be carried off again.
Hey, there we go.
It happens every time.
Yeah, since they repeat this animation each time we wipe. There's the thrasher with the dinosaur bones on it, the tank, and the bright color running down the stairs.
I really don't like this trinket.
Which trinket?
variable intensive gigavolt, you get crit rating cycling, but you can have an ability every minute and a half to pause it for 6 seconds.
Link it in chat, please.
Ce-au mai făcut ăștia de la Activision și Bethesda? Vă gămești pe cele. Da, Bethesda încearcă să vândă o să vândă o geacă Fallout 76 de aia albastră cu 76 galben scris pe aia.
It's alright, but I feel like I need a week or for it.
200 de
You
euro.
definitely need a week euro for that. 200 de euro pentru o geacă de vinilin?
Da.
Doar că scrie Fallout 76 pe aia? Holy fucking shit.
Dacă ai noroc să fie de vinilin, s-ar putea să trezești după ce o cumperi că ți-o trimite de pânză sau din plastic să spună că au probleme cu materialul.
Doamne sfinte, la Bethesda să-mi bag pula.
I have no idea where is a good place to put these storms. They seem to have a crap ton.
And they do a lot of damage.
Yeah, the whole floor gets screwed.
Postase unul astăzi sau zilele trecute pe un grup românesc. Ci că EUS devine un MMO mai bun decât WoW și era la modul în ce univers paralel.
Ce anume?
Elder Scrolls Online.
Sorry, come on. Just try to not overlap those. Here on Jeff, I think someone's walking through these halls to be tempted.
Where's the dead one?
Elder Scrolls Online. Wow.
Da, pe bune, deci sunt unii chiar
That's
a complete different.
next level of that's some next level shit, man. I fucking swear. Who comes up with this? Who thinks of this? Jesus.
Parcă era pe SSIG ceva de genul ăsta.
Și nu a întrebat nimeni cât l-a plătit ce nu l-a plătit.
Bethesda să zic asta?
Nu.
Apar, nu. That was insane.
Do we rest the record?
Sure.
Siren coming in.
Let's slow down on Catherine. Get her to about 5%.
Next siren that's going to be coming in is going to be weird. Can healers help DPS this one? 2 DPS down.
Okay, stop on Catherine.
Oh, nice one, miss.
You have to break the shield though, you can't stop when the shield's up. Now stop again. Let's finish both off. Keep away from that bomb. Take the portal to the back. dispel that, please.
Sorry.
Want me to taunt?
Yeah, it's on there.
You want
Person
to
with Storm's Wheel has to clear the debuffs on the ground, and then get to the back. When it expires, switch to the ad, go hero.
Taunt, please.
Destiny clear pulse.
Well, rip.
Oh,
Oui.
So when you get the debuff in that phase, you have to run around and clear pools, and then before the debuff expires, you have to get it as far away from the boss as you can. So we have time to kill the ad before it reaches him. He got a ton of energy because we didn't get the ad down in time before it reached him, because it spawned pretty close.
So basically that's the Crossus part of the fight. De asta e foarte reminiscent de asta de Tomb of Sargeras.
Te referi la Crossus în mod particular?
Nu, mă refer la mecanica asta, la mecanicile pe care le are. Aia cu clear-uit-ul de la Star Augur și asta de Crossus.
Ah.
Cu the stacking de trebuie schimbat tankul la lovituri succesive.
Da, dar e o diferență destul de mare, că la Crossus punii erau în același loc și erau luați de tanci.
Nu.
Aici...
Fiecare dată când îți dă un capac peste gură, îți pune un debuff pe tine care te face să iei mai mult nature damage. Exact ca la Crossus, exact ca mecanica de switch de tanci la Crossus.
Ah, ok, am înțeles. Păi nu, doar că e la fel, e o diferență aici, pentru că în fight-ul de la Crossus n-aveai PT. Ba da, că în fight-ul de la Crossus n-aveai PT de nature damage pe jos tot timpul. Aici ai.
Și de ce pula mea crezi că am zis mai devreme chestia cu clear-uit-ul că este de la Star Augur?
Da. Nu mai țin minte care era faza cu clear-uit-ul la Star Augur, dar în fine.
Îți picau ăia, spicau...
Ah, da, că pica meteoritul, da, și clear-uiai. Corect, așa e.
No, we can't stack all the AoEs in one place. We need the AoEs on the floor for people to walk through to slow them down. And if you stack them all in one place for them to run through, they just die by walking through it from the mind control. So it ends up being we can't use any to slow us down.
Da, e și mecanica aia cu soaking-ul de la damage masiv de la Crossus. Doar că aici nu trebuie să o faci ca tancii.
Da.
Poți să facă o play, adică o face restaurare.
Poți să zici că este orbul de la Crossus sau ăsta sau Embery.
Da.
Cum merge să moară de jetul ăla?
Jetul a murit de la... alea... A murit de la damage.
Ce mecanică crezi că nu o să fie pe refere?
Dintre astea de aici, o cârcă.
Switch.
Bine, oricum o să fie damage mult mai mic
We're dead
și...
on this side.
Yeah, sorry, that I need more healing than that for myself. And I can't if I need to move so much.
Okay, we're done anyway. In the right time, so we can pick this up on Monday.
Monday. Will you do a calendar?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, we got the quest over.
Not true that.
Ce quest?
Să-l omor pe Rastacat.
Ah, eu n-aveam quest-ul ăla.
N-ai făcut seria de quest-uri de
The
la...
event's up.
De miercuri care au băgat-o, nu, că am zis să aștept pe Alin și dacă Alin a
eu-
intrat până acum...
Why? Is it broken now?
Not anymore.
I don't know why, because it loaded me into Paralysis really fast.
You pull the manis.
People the monies.
I can't remember what raid it was, but there was one raid attacking you for a good like 2-3 minutes.
Who,
That
me?
was Manus.
Yeah, that was
wasn't
me.
Tu mă star Geras.
Hence the...
But
he did the monies.
I know I didn't raid with you guys. I remember Cray doing it, and one of the might be was it Emerald Nightmare possibly.
The f- I think the first time I pulled that shit and worked like that was in Warlords of Draenor. They stuck everyone in combat for like 7 or 8 minutes.
You asshole.
Oh yeah.
My memory shit. Thank you all for the raid.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
very
the
much
way,
for
guys.
inviting me.
See you guys on Monday. For this very non-crossus fight.
Da.
2000 as right power. As the dust settles, meet with Anduin Rin in Unity Square. Ok, yes. Rin in Unity Square, care îmi imaginez că este
Cheers,
la...
guys.
Trebuie să faci quest-ul din... de zice să vorbești cu... O să vorbești cu Matthias Shaw în fața chipului.
Ah, da, știu de care.
Și vezi că trebuie să te bagi și care te-ar dat-o pentru ăsta, pentru un labirint și eram Shaw, futu-s morții mătii fix aici, te băgați-ai pula măta. E un de la hedge maze.
Ah, da, ok.
Hai bere bem, o să o piși.
Să ai poftă. Ne auzim.
Nu mai stai?